say I'm arrogant. I say damn right. That's pride. Pride in the saying I am. Now tune into the big exclusive podcast available on all podcast platforms or the BEpodcast.com. Listen now or I'll eat your whole race. Oh, and you better like or subscribe or else.
You heard Vegeta. You better like and subscribe or else. Welcome back to another edition of the Big Exclusive Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Big Exclusive. Y'all know how we do each and every Tuesday night on the live stream. Shout out to everybody who locked in early. You know how we do our 1-2. Make sure you are liking the stream. Hit the share button for me, please. We got a super dope special guest tonight. Angry OG is in the building. Flight is on his way to New York City to break a leg. Also, you know how we do. I got to thank our sponsors before we get started. Got to show them some love because without them, we would not have a podcast at all. And I don't like that, but I love our sponsors. So you locked into the Big Exclusive Network. This is the Big Exclusive Podcast, sponsored by a little exclusive bakery, home of the best chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, and chocolate chip toffee cookies in the game. Yeah, I fucking said what I said. It's the best. How DJ Khaled say? We the best. Shout out to my oldest daughter in charge with her cosmetic company. That's Maywa by Kayla. Maywa means luxury in Sudanese. So if you need you some luxury, anything, body mist, body butter, lip balm, holla at Maywa Cosmetics. You can find all those products over at our other sponsor, iCraftMart.com. That's www.iCraftMart.com. It is products made locally by people you probably can run into at the supermarket. Okay? It's locally crafted goods made by us for us. Shout out to Concrete Rose Candle Company, another supporting sponsor of the Big Exclusive Podcast and the network as a whole. Head over to Concrete Rose Candle Company. Grab you some wax melts, some candles. They got them cupcake candles popping off. Shout out to Tiffany Ann. She got a couple on what we call the eye. She won them joints. Shout out to Tarika Bright and her tag team partner, Tim Davis, for the love and support and for bringing us Concrete Rose Candle Company. Make sure you check out our last sponsor, last but certainly not least, over and holla at Mastermind Credit Game Financial Freedom Facebook group. They'll teach you how to boost your credit score 100 points in 30 days, credit repair, and getting results within 30 to 45 days, high limit credit cards and why you need them. Turn credit into income. Just head over to facebook.com groups/mastermind credit game. Fat Gene activated. That's when me, Angry OG, and a special guest travel to Tri-State to find the best food spots to see if those food spots can activate what we call our fat gene. You don't know anything about a fat gene. Every person on the planet has a fat gene. Just means you love the food. And if it's real good, your greedy ass will sit there and eat it all. So come Saturdays, activate your fat gene with Big Exclusive Angry OG, and our special guest. Don't forget, all right? Don't forget, this February 18th, we have the Big Exclusive Network presents Adult Game Night 50 Shades Edition, hosted by Tiffany Ann and Dominique. It's at a secret location. We will give you that information once your ticket is paid for, and you will get that the day before the event starts. We'll send you the location. Tickets are $25. They're selling fast, and they are capped, which means once all the tickets are sold out, that's it. We're not accepting no more people for this event, which means it's not going to be crowded. It's going to be intimate. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bring a couple ones because you're going to need them to get some drinks. It's a $5 donation for the drinks. It's a 50-50 raffle going on. Light refreshments will be served for free, $99, free $99. I'm sorry, I played too much. With that being said, let me bring in my co-host, the angriest man in the podcast game. He goes by the angry mother effing OG. What up, OG?
Hey, now.
Hey, motherfucking now. How was your weekend?
It was cool.
It was cool. I heard you got to hang out with Leatherhead.
Yeah. Leatherhead was with me for like a few hours.
Shout out to Leatherhead, a.k.a. Uncle Rick, a.k.a. the Boogie Man.
Uncle Rick talking about stop me past the deli. I got to get a beer first.
Stop me past the deli. That sound like an old head move. Stop me past the deli. Before we get this joint all the way started, we got to show love to like the fourth cast member to the Big Exclusive podcast. So it's me, you, and Top Flight. Flight will be in. He's on his way to New York City. He's driving up for a show to break a leg, but he gonna drop in when he get to the venue, say what's up. But in the meantime, we gotta say what's up to the fourth member to the podcast, our viewing audience. Right out the gate, my man Tay Boogie commented at 650. Tay Boogie, you know what? Pigtails for my man Tay Boogie.
Hey Boogie, you get crowned king of the comment section now, man.
Yeah,
we had a vacancy. We're gonna give it to Tay Boogie.
Tay Boogie said, bring it. He said, listen, bring it. You know what I mean? You said we had a vacancy in the
comments? For the king of the comments, yeah.
You disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk.
So we're going to get at the Tay Boogie, man.
Shout out to Sonia Carroll. It's good to have you back. Sonia, you've been missing for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Sonia Carroll, where you been at?
If you have not, do so now. Make sure y'all share the stream. Tag in your friends immediately. It's going to be a dope show. Like I said, we got a super dope guest for our business spotlight tonight. It's another youth who's out here doing amazing things. I'm excited to bring her on for a few minutes because it's going down after she leaves. She's only 15, so we got to get her in early and get her out of here.
And get her out, man.
Yeah, because it's about to go down. Y'all know how we do. Shout out to Hadia. Said, I'm in the building. Good evening, everybody. And she shared. Christine, that's my little sis. Love you so much. She said, good evening, great people. Hadia said, hey, boo. How you comment? I have no clue, but you hit him with the Yizzo. Tim with the yo-yo. Christine tagged in all the friends. That's what I like to see. My man Bebop in the building. He said, what up, family?
What up, Mike?
Tim Davis tagging in his folks. Who else we got? Dominique. Shout out to Dom. She tagging in her folks. Aunt Medlock. Man, major salute. Air horns for my man Aunt Medlock. He said, what up, good brothers? What up to you, man? I will say to you personally, thank you, sir. Thank you. You know what it's for. I just wanted to personally say thank you for stepping up.
Put him on blast.
And making sure.
Put him on blast, man.
So this is what I'll do. I won't blast him all the way out, but I will say this. We asked for donations and we asked for a certain dollar amount donation for the kids for this new youth program headed up by Tam Waller. It's each and every Saturday. Each and every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's called The Next Generation. It's a basketball camp coached by Man and the boxing camp coached by JD. And it's down the James Wright Recreation Center at 3320 Haverford Avenue. And we were asking for donations. And what I will say is Ant did more than we asked for. Everybody who donated was a blessing. I just wanted to say to Aunt Medlock, like, that was dope for you to do that. And the kids appreciate it. I will say, and let me get into that right quick. I went down to drop off the waters, the snacks, and the basketballs. And Tiffany Ann came down with Taylor and Mackenzie to drop off basketballs and waters as well. What we was able to do as the network for those kids and the smiles and the excitement on their face when, I'm walking in there with all the water, Tiffany walking in with snacks and basketballs, and just the joy that we was able to bring to those kids in that camp was priceless, man. And thanks to you guys in the audience who donated, who made that possible. We're going to do it again this Saturday because when we went down there, when we first got there, it was probably, I want to say 20 kids. By the time we left, it was probably like 40 kids in there. And it's only getting bigger. It's only getting better. They need volunteers. They need all the donations that they can get. And the Big Exclusive Network is going to help where we can. Idea said, what up, OG? Proof, what up, my guy? Proof in the building. Early with it. Tay Boogie said he needed that. Hey, Miss Lucille, she said, hey, everyone she shared. Tay Boogie said, thanks, OG. Bebop tagging his folks in. The Andrew Cargill is in the building. Shout out to the host of Unlatched. A couple new Bam. How that look, OG? I look a little bit better, less busy, more to the point.
I don't like the lettering, man.
You don't like the lettering?
No, that you and the N look generic.
It looked generic. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I personally love that joint. But shout out to you for keeping it honest, OG. Hannibal in the building. He said, "What?" And Hannibal on the YouTube.
Hannibal must be in jail, man.
I was. I say. I wonder if he's in Facebook jail right now. Sonia Carroll said, "Been dealing with some health issues. Miss y'all. We miss you too. We sending nothing but love and healing energy your way." My man Rock Steady in the building. Good evening, fellas. What up? What up? Shout out to Rock
What up,
Steady.
Mom?
Good evening to Mimi and she shares. Shout out to Mimi Santana, super producer in the background behind the scenes. Miss Tan Wilder, thank you all so very much. It's nothing like putting a smile on a child's face in their heart. Shout out to you, Miss Tan, who put that whole thing together and made that whole thing possible. We're going to do our very best here at the Big Exclusive Network to make sure we can get everything you need, or at least help. Like I had plenty of conversations behind the scenes with some good folks who are willing to step up to the plate and help us get you that sliding heavy bag I had talked to JD about when I was down there. So we got some very dope people connected with the network willing to donate, not just money, but their time as well. So we want to make sure we get together with you again, Miss Tan, give you an update, get you some more money, so that, you know, you could do, so that the kids and benefit from the hard work. But major shout out to you. Major shout out to you. Hadia said, hey, Shannon, love you, bro. Love you too, little sis. Matlock, that's what's up. It's all about the kids. Absolutely. Queen Reed in the building. Queen, make sure you share for me, please. And tagging some friends. Royalty, yo, fam, what's good with you? Make sure, last but not least, get those tickets. OG, we got a super dope special guest. Before I bring her in, I'm going to tell y'all how I met this young lady. Kayla and I went to the supermarket. We went to go grab some last minute stuff. We just want to make dinner. We walk into the supermarket. We're immediately greeted by a young lady who said, hey, you guys like jewelry? She saw me with Kayla. Kayla stopped. Like, yeah, of course. And I don't want to tell any more than that. But I told her I wanted to bring her on the show. Hopefully, you guys, first thing I want you to do is, because when she come on, I'm gonna put her social media information on the screen, and I want you guys to go follow her immediately. When I say immediately, this young lady is going to do some very special things in her life, and I hope we can be a conduit and, if you know, an instrument to help her reach those heights. Hannibal, I'm on Facebook now. I will help the kids, bro. Let me know when. Hannibal, I appreciate that for sure. Tiffany Ann in the building. Good to see you, Tiff. El Presidente. But without further ado, so we can get to the show, because we got a crazy show for y'all tonight. Crazy show for y'all tonight. Reek, good to see you. Good evening to you. But I want to bring in Miss Innosence Peterson to the Big Exclusive Pod. Hey, Innocence.
Hi.
You just freaking out?
Yeah.
Anxiety is getting to her.
You hit me yesterday. It was like, I'm so nervous. I said, no. And I'm gonna tell you how much she on her business. We exchanged information on, Instagram information. She immediately hit me the same night, like, hey, what's happening? I said, whoa, let's pump the brakes. I can't interact with you in this way. We got to talk to a parent. Hook me up with a parent, guardian, something. And I got with a beautiful young lady named Miss Cheryl Peterson. And, we got to talking, and she allowed me to have the conversation with Miss Peterson, Innocence. And she's here now. So first thing, like I said, I want to put her information on the screen, because I want you to follow her. It's important that you follow Indies_creative_factory right now. And I'm going to leave it there for a second. Let's talk to Miss Innocence. Hi, Innocence. How are you?
I'm good.
You still nervous?
A little bit. It's okay. I'll get over it.
Look. Auntie in here. She said, hello.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm new. And I want to thank you, Shannon. Now, we owe Miss Cheryl Peterson one, okay? OG, don't let me forget. We owe her one. Faye, what's up? Hadia said, "Hey, beautiful." Tiff tagging in all
The
her
only way
photos.
not to forget it is to give it to her now.
So, Miss Cheryl Peterson, we have to do this, right? Anytime we have somebody new listen to the podcast, if you laugh at this, that means you gonna put on some gasoline draws in the bra and you are going to hell with us. I say get on the train.
Geez.
Did she laugh though? Did
I'm
she?
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, she going with us. Well, exclusive podcast, the big exclusive network. Again, don't forget to tag your friends and family in. So, Innocent, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Innosence Peterson. I'm 15. I was born and raised in Philadelphia. I started my jewelry business in August. I just started. So, and I don't really do any extra stuff. They're all handmade. My bracelets, earrings, nails, all that stuff that I make is all handmade.
So, what inspired you to start selling jewelry?
Um, I just like jewelry. I didn't want to like keep going out and like buying stuff that was like that wasn't even to my liking or to my style. And I was like, why buy things to be wasted when I can make my own?
What do you make your jewelry out of?
Well, my these are made out of glass beads, and the elastic doesn't break unless you cut it. And the bangles are made out of like actual,
Okay.
and the charms are just regular charms. Some are colored or some are regular.
So they wasn't making the stuff that you thought was stylish, so you decided to make it on your own.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Now, I was telling the story about how we met, right?
Yeah.
And you see Kayla and I come into the supermarket, and you immediately said what?
I was like, do y'all like bracelet, earrings, nails, or lip gloss? And your daughter said, yeah, I do. She looked right at you. I was like, okay, I'll ask you if I can talk to her about it just in case, because I know she wasn't paying for it. So I asked you. So after that, he was like, instead, let me just get the Instagram and the number and we'll go on the podcast instead. I was like, okay, that's great.
Yeah, so you guys, that's her Instagram on the screen right now. Indies _creative_factory. That's INDYS_creative, CREATIVE_factory, FACTORY. That is for our folks who are listening to the audio. Be sure to follow her on Instagram. Again, Indies_creative_factory. So you had me a little concerned because when I talked to you yesterday, I said, yo, where do you sell your products? And you said
Giants.
For those of you who don't know, who aren't living on the East Coast in the Philadelphia tri-state area, is a supermarket chain.
Which location?
Lansdowne.
Okay.
Lansdowne.
Now, that worried me. I said, how do you get to the Giant? And you said,
I walked.
And you walk to the Giant by yourself. You're in the market by yourself. You approach people by yourself to sell product. Do you actually sell product?
Yes. I walk to and walk back, but when I go up to them, I don't just go up to anybody. I make sure that they will. First off, they have to look like they're not just like in any old attitude. They don't look like they would be aggressive, and they look like they would actually want to buy it.
Oh, so you ran down on me because I had my daughter with me.
Because plus he looked like a cupcake anyway. He looked like a cupcake anyway. He saw.
That's exactly what I did.
She lined you right up.
She lined me right up. This is
Good
true.
time.
Tiff said, I gave you plenty of chances last night, to be honest. Tiff, I don't know what you're talking about. Fill me in. I'm lost. I'm confused on that one. But in any event.
Tiff, did that belong on this? Or you was texting somebody personally?
Yeah, I think that was meant for somebody else. But now I'm nosy and I'm going to know. So let me put a star next to that because we fitting to revisit.
Yeah, we got to figure that one out. Tiff, I think you meant to text that on a text message to somebody and you text it to us.
Right. We
That
going
sounds like
back.
domestics.
I told you. I gave you one last opportunity. And
Mhm.
what you do, you still ain't want to tell the truth. We be back on that. But Innocence, it's all about you right now,
Yeah.
Miss Peterson. So that had me a little bit concerned, but you have a very good relationship with Cheryl. Um, again, that's your auntie, right?
Yes.
Very lovely lady. We had a great conversation last night. Um, so you have a great support system. And how does like do you need permission to sell the jewelry in Giant? Like, how does that work? You just run down there, set up a table. Like, what happens? How do you do it?
I literally just the first time I ever went in there was like I was just like, you know what? I first went off to the dollar store. I walked right past Giants and went to the dollar store. I asked the owner in the dollar store. And then I
Okay.
walked back. I was like, Giants is much more bigger and it's closer. So I was like, I went in there. I just walked in and started selling. And then I asked the owner. They never came up to me. And I always like, and I asked the workers too. They was like, sure, go ahead. Don't do nothing to us. So they was like, yeah, sure. So I just walk around and ask.
Now that's the only place you sell your. Do you make money?
Yes,
All right. Don't tell the people how much money
I'm
you
not.
make. I don't want people trying to run down on you.
Yeah,
I first of all, I commend
she
your
got more heart than
braveness.
me.
I commend your
She
braveness.
got more heart than me.
You know how hard it is to walk up to strangers and try and sell them something?
Yes,
That's very difficult, but you are persistent. You there by yourself. And how old are you again?
15.
15 years
She
old.
got a lot of courage.
It's a
Thank
lot of
you.
courage. So what is driving you? What is inspiring you to walk to Giants every day? It's a 15, 20-minute walk, you said.
Mhm.
Then you're there. You're not there for a few minutes. You're there for a few hours.
During the weekdays, I go from 3 to 5:30, but weekends I usually go from 12 to 5:30. So when I go, I usually go for money. I'm not gonna lie, but I
Uh-huh.
also don't like the feeling of always having. Like, you ever get that feeling when you're like you want to buy something, you want to, but you have to get something that you need instead. I want to
Right.
be like, okay, I need this, but I want this, so I'm gonna get them both.
That's what I'm talking about.
Already.
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 She just the hustler's ambition and the fearlessness is in you. But I will say this honestly, and I know Miss Cheryl and Pop, you have a great support system, but that honestly scares me in today's climate that
Yeah.
you walk to the suit. I'm just gonna be honest, that you walk all 15, 20-minute walk to the supermarket, and then you walk up to complete strangers and ask them to buy stuff. And I know we got some seedy characters sometimes. I don't want anybody robbing you or taking anything from you. So it's two things that I want to see if I can help you with.
We're going to get you
One,
some pepper spray.
we're gonna get you a pistol. No, I'm joking.
I carry something with me. I don't just ever like just go with it. I used to. I don't anymore.
A
I
pepper spray
carry
or some
something with
kind of
me.
taser or something.
Yeah, I do. I need that actually.
So
Fun to have.
well, honestly, I want to offer you an alternative. First thing I need people to do is follow your Instagram right now. That's Indies_creative_factory. It is on the screen. Please follow her Instagram right now. While you're there, I need you guys to order something. She has bracelets as low as $3. Okay. So what
Mm.
I want to offer you is two things. One, I want to offer you a page on my website, right? And that's the iCraftmartwebsite.com, so that you can sell through the website. And then when you're
Okay.
ready, I'll help you between me and a friend of mine's, Ahmed, or like what you call him, OG,
Raheem Mahmoudiyah.
right? And when you're ready, we will work on your very own website just for you to sell all your product through, because I'm not comfortable with you walking to the supermarket and selling your stuff to complete. I'm just afraid that with human trafficking and people who are desperate for money may try to rob you for whatever it is that you make. That worries me. And I have two daughters. OG has daughters. So I'm sure, we both have the same concerns. So what I want to do is offer you a page on my website to sell your products through. I will work with Ahmed to get you your very own website that you won't have to pay anything for. We'll get it completely set up to you. Your payment gateway will go through whatever payment gateway that pays you directly. We don't have anything to do with it once we set it up. It is 100% yours. You will receive 100% of the proceeds. Understood?
Yeah.
We don't get anything. Nothing. It's all yours. We'll build it and we'll turn it over to you. We'll teach you how to put up new products, okay? Because it'll be very easy to do. We'll teach you how to put up new products on your website. You won't have to pay. It's the first thing I want to do for you. The second thing is I have somebody in mind that I want to mentor you, okay? That's going to help you with setting up your business, teaching you some stuff about marketing so that you don't have to go outside. Now, I understand pop-up shops are cool because there's a bunch of other vendors around, there's a bunch of other adults around, and I know you want to chase it down. I know you want to get it. So pop-up shops are okay. I know you have an event coming up. I want you to tell the people about, but for the most part, I want to prevent you from having to take that walk to sell your product and also be putting yourself in that sort of danger. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do. I have a mentor in mind. I'm going to connect you to. I'm going to get your stuff on my website, but I'm also going to start the process of building you your very own website. Question: does she have Cash App?
Yes.
Okay, so now here's what I want you to do. Give me the Cash App information.
Naomi Indy, NaomiIndy.
That's NaomiIndy.
Yes.
Okay. Let's add that right quick. Her Cash App is at the bottom of the screen. There you go. And so with that being said, you're going to get a website. You're going to get a page on mine. I don't want any money from you. If you sell anything through my website, the proceeds are 100% yours. Okay. You don't owe me nothing. I'm not taking nothing out of that. I am going to put you with a mentor. Actually, she's in the audience right now. That's Miss Jay Swinton. She said, dope. That's fire. I'm going to introduce you to, and she's going to help you with marketing. She's going to help you with setting up your business and anything else you may need to keep you from having to take that walk and be in any danger. Okay. That's me as a dad. Like, that would drive me crazy. And I know you have people who love you and care about you. So that's the other thing I wanted to do for you. So you're going to have a mentor. You're going to have your own website. And last but not least, you have some stuff. I want you to start showing your stuff, number one, because you have this how dope she is. She has some stuff that she wants to give away to our listening audience. And I want you to show this stuff. I'm going to keep, that's her scrolling at the bottom of the screen is her Cash App. Her Instagram is the Indies_creative_factory that's on the screen. I want you to show the people some of your beautiful products. And then we have some stuff that we want to give away, right? Is that true?
Yeah.
All right. And we have, is it 5 giveaways?
Yes.
Now, if they have been listening, because we told them a gillion times, follow you, right?
Yes.
So can you check your Instagram while you're on, or you have to?
I will have to clog out, but let me see.
Yeah. So look, this is what we're gonna do. Read the 5. Let me get the other phone. I want you to read off. I want you to read off the names of the first 5 who followed you.
Okay. Aunt Tans _ Tan.
Okay, Aunt Tan.
Yeah.
Okay.
_ parental.
Okay. Who else you got?
Mally G's 74.
Molly G's 74.
Molly, is it Molly or Molly?
Mally.
That's
Okay. Molly
that's
G's
rock steady, I think.
74. Okay, who else?
Reality Catering.
Reality Catering. Okay. 2 more.
Ray Faye, FAYE_dub.1.
Okay, Faye Dublin .1. Beautiful. And who?
Taylor Macy.
That's
MA.
Tiffany Ann.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. MA. Well, you know.
Yeah, we know who
And
that
there's
is.
another one.
Okay. All right, so that's the 5. Aunt Tam, Molly G's, Reality Catering, Faye Dub, and Taylor Michaela. That's the 5. So let's show them what the giveaways are for those 5 people who followed you. And again, that does not mean to stop following. It is 29 of you people. I expect 29. If I had 29 new followers before we get out of here tonight. All right, so you can show the people. First of all, show the people what they won, and then I want you to show off some of your look. Rock steady. I won. It's me. Jay Swinton said, "Let's do it." I love that.
So
Tim
the
says that's
first
dope.
person wins a Money First nail set. I made those.
We gonna have
That's
to
for
give
that's
that.
for Marley. That's for Marley G's.
We. I said we gonna have to get that one to Tiffany Ann. I don't think Tan is going to
Hey,
wear
I
those.
don't know. I have no idea.
She's got a lot of
It comes
beautiful
with lip gloss.
grandkids though.
It does come with beaded bracelets and a bangle, and it comes with stickers and all other stuff.
Oh, my
And
bad, Royalty Catering. My bad, Kyle. My bad.
the second person gets orange nails with the matching lip gloss, and the same
Okay,
thing with
Rocksteady.
the other one. They all come with bracelet, earrings, and bangles.
Nice.
This set also comes with extra diamonds in case you want to put diamonds on there.
Bling bling. Every time
The
I'm right.
third
Bling
one
bling.
is a green set. It's a dark green set. It still comes with bracelet, earrings, lip gloss, and bangles.
You hear it, Innocence. You hear it.
This is a diamond set, yellow. It doesn't come with lip gloss, and these two don't come with lip gloss, but they all come with everything else in there.
Okay.
And the last one is a black set. And that's all.
Now show us some of the beautiful jewelry you have before we get you out of here. And people, please follow her Instagram. Her Cash App is at the bottom of the screen. That's Naomi, NAOMIINDY is the Cash App. Indie_creative_factory. Now, don't just go on there and follow. Buy some stuff. She got bracelets as low as $3. I need her to tell me that somebody then ordered some stuff. Okay. Go ahead. Show us a little bit of what you have so we can get you out of here.
These are I have like charmed ones and regular ones.
Mm-hmm. Took that off for a second so they could see it. Wait, bring that back. Bring that back. Bring that back. One more time.
Bring it back.
Nice and slow. I need people to get a good look. Look at that. Look at that. That multicolored one. Meatball just ordered that one last night, OG.
She ordered it for you?
No, she ordered it for herself.
Oh, I thought she was doing some men on film stuff, man.
Hey, but listen, I would wear that black one. I would wear that black one. I would totally wear that black one, bro.
Well, get it done.
All right, what else you got?
Let me get it for you for your birthday coming up.
I have unisex ones. And I have bangles.
See, he want the bangle though. He want the
bangle.
Yeah,
He want the bangles.
He gonna put the bangle around his ankle.
Hey, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Is that it? Is that all you have for us?
I have earrings with me.
Yeah, let's see the earrings because you never know what they might want to get. And again, follow her right there. It's on the screen. Indies_creative_factory, ICF for short. Boom, we got to sell. We got to sell.
We do.
Tarika Bright said, I want the purple one, far right. Was that the bangle or was that the bracelets, Reek?
The bangles or the unisex ones? Like which one? Which the black or gray setup.
Hadia, all of it is for 6 years old. She can cut them to fit.
I make custom orders.
Creamy, what you laughing for? She said the purpose. So bring back the bracelets, because she said the bracelet. Proof, yes, she personalizes. She makes custom stuff. Good brother. She said purple one far right. So I'm guessing on the not the one with
This
the.
one?
She said beaded bracelet.
They're
Purple.
both.
I'm thinking she talking about
This
the
one?
yeah. I'm thinking she talking about that one. Pull that real quick.
It
Boom.
does stretch.
Yes, she said that is the one. That is the one. Hadia says she needs 3 colorful ones. This is Hadia
Colorful.
Aaliyah McLaughlin. 3 colorful ones. Hadia, do they need to be cut small for a 6-year-old? Yup. Reek said yes. That's the one. That's the one. Royalty Catering said the black one with the gold diamond on. He said he need that. Wait a minute, let me star these messages because I want to make sure she get the sales.
She wants 3 colorful
This
ones.
shit is like the what is the name of that? The Home Shopping Network.
So I have 3 colorful
Or
ones.
QVC.
QVC. All right, boom. Hadia, do you keep them right there? Hadia, do you approve those ones right there? Angry OG too funny. She says yes. She'll take those for a 6-year-old. Put them to the side. So Hadia
And then he said gold. This actually is black with gold.
All right, Royalty said black with gold. I think he talking about that one. Hadia said
Diamond?
yes to the 3 you put together. Royalty want that one that you just had in your hand. Yes, yes. Put those to the side. Any more orders before? Listen, I love the Big Exclusive Podcast family, man. Y'all get on here. Hadia said, how much is that for those 3 colorful ones?
That'll be $8.
So all kid bracelets can range up to $3 to $10. So the charms would be the $10 ones, but the 3, it depends. Do you want charms on them or regular?
All right. Royalty said no. Wait a minute. Bring it back because I think we got his wrong.
Okay.
Bring back the the unisex ones, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
My bad.
She was about to make him zesty.
I can always customize it.
Hadia says she want hers just regular. She don't need any charms or anything.
Okay, I can take that one off. And he said
It's
he wanted
on
a black
the black holder. He said it's on a black holder.
Black holder. I think the one you was talking about was blue. It was
So
a dark
put it back
blue.
up so we can see him because he tuned in right now. Yeah, hurry up. Because
I don't know which one he's talking about.
We need to catch him before he changes his mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know how black people get, okay?
Yeah, I do.
All right, come on, Royalty. I need you to jump on. Let us know. Let us know. Which one? Which one? Which one? Yeah, I think you had it in your hand.
Yeah, that's the only gold one unless he's talking about this one.
Here we go. I got another order one. Oh, wait. Tiffany Ann says she need that pink one. Pull that pink one, put it to the side for Tiffany Ann.
This one? Or this one?
You got to wait for them to type because it's like a little delay. It'd be like 10-second delay. Royalty said it was a full hold. Tiffany Ann said, yes, the first one.
Okay.
That one you just touched. Yep. Pull that for Tiffany Ann.
Okay.
He said the one that was on full and was not too far from a bracelet with snowflakes.
This one. It was this one. This one?
Wait a minute now. I'm looking. The one she just touched with the wing is perfect.
Yeah, this one.
Bam. Put that aside for Royalty.
Okay.
I need mom bedazzled.
I need mom bedazzled. Was she talking about this one?
Hey man, Anthony Medlock, man.
What do you do now, beloved?
Tiffany Ann. I know you listening, Tiffany Ann, and I know you can hear the sound of my voice. Tiff, what we talked about the other day, I need you to write this name down. Tiff, I hope you remember what we was talking about. I need you to take this name down. Because this guy is just above and beyond the Call of Duty, and he really loved the kids. Tiff, Anthony Medlock. I want you to write that name down, lock that name in for what we talked about the other day.
Yeah, we're going to probably spell her cash app out the Ant. I'm gonna text it to you, Ant.
And the Ant already did it. He just
Oh, you
sent
did
it
it
to
already?
he just sent it to my Cash App so I can send to her. Yo, and I didn't listen. And Ant about to get the humanitarian award, man. Real rap.
Listen, man. I was talking to him the other night, and that's Ant though.
So in a sense, Royalty wants another one just like that one, but in black. With the wing, he wants with the wing. Yep,
He
set
wants the
that to
wing,
the
but in
side.
black. Okay.
Yes, set that to the side for him.
So who wanted the? I have to write these down. So
Don't
I want
worry.
mine bedazzled.
I got him.
What
I got
kind?
him.
It got to be black with some kind of like silvery or gold stuff on it.
I got you. I'll make sure to put them on there.
Yeah,
You want gold or silver or colored?
give me gold.
Just plain gold?
Yeah,
Okay.
Tiffany wants to know
how many charms.
All right, so what? Listen, we're
that's
not gonna,
bedazzle it for me.
Huh?
in innocence. When
Yeah.
he say he got money, so when he say bedazzle it, he got money.
Bedazzle it?
Yeah, bedazzle that.
I'll just put charms on each one.
Yeah, he got. Creamy said
Drink.
bedazzle.
Bedazzled it.
Look, he got money.
We can make something work.
And now listen, you real zesty, angry OG.
You gotta let your flag fly sometime, man.
And tell him. So listen, anybody else want to order before we get her out of here? Because I again, Indies _creative_factory, ICF for short. Make sure you guys are following her. Indy, I do have this stuff written down.
Okay.
You got another order. Rocksteady, he says he wants a green and silver with an eagle ornament. Goldberg. Tell him you don't have no eagles. There ain't nobody selling that.
She gonna get one.
I can make one.
She gonna get one for that money.
I will.
Nobody sell that junk.
I sure will.
Sonia wants to
Earrings.
She wants to see the earrings.
Okay, so I have a couple ready. So I also make these.
Oh wait, let me give you this full screen back. There you go.
I make some like this. I make lettered ones. I make long ones like these. And I make colorful ones too. I have a lot ready. And I just make regular colored ones. I also do customized.
All right, Proofs is in the comments. He said he need 2 personalized Mel glass bracelets, green and black glass.
Green and black.
I saved them. I saved them, so I'll be writing them down and
Okay.
sending the stuff to you. Okay.
Yes.
Now, before we let you get out of here, tell the people. We went through these questions yesterday, and I just drew a blank. Were you supposed to tell them something? How much are the earrings?
Earrings are all $9 a piece.
$9 Sonia carry.
For kids, it's $2.
Earrings for kids are $2.
Yeah.
For the adults, $9.
Yeah.
All right. Now, people know where they can follow you, but you have some goals. Tell us, because that's what I wanted to ask you. What do you want to be when you grow up? Like, what's the end game for you?
Being my own business person. I don't want to work for anybody. I want to do my own thing.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear. That was kind of loud. I had to turn it down.
You're good.
Sonia Carroll said, give me 5 kids earrings. Boom. That's
5
another
kids
5
earrings?
sales. Okay. Let me put a star next to that so I could write it down.
Do you want them long or short? It depends on how many beads you want.
Long or short, Sonia? I think whatever the $2 length is.
It don't matter. If it's for kids, it don't matter.
Oh, okay. So tell her long or short, Sonia. Creamy said, entrepreneurship, I love it. That's kind of what I was getting to or alluding to. I am very encouraged by what the future holds, especially if the kids are like you. I want to commend you for your fearlessness, your hard work, and I'm gonna do what I can do within my power to help you get to where you're trying to go to. I want to thank you for coming on. I'm sure you inspired some people. Please continue putting in the hard work. Be careful. Be safe. I'll reach out to Aunt Cheryl after the show to make arrangements for you to meet your new mentor to help you out. I'll also be reaching out to get some pictures of your products so I can get them on the website. Creamy said, I will place an order. I just don't know what I want, but I will support. That's right, Creamy. We appreciate that. Follow the Instagram. She posted all of her stuff is posted on her Instagram. That's on the screen. Please make sure you follow her. Okay. I got that Benjamin Button laugh out loud. Rocksteady said adult wrist size for his order.
Okay.
Creamy, thank you so much. Again, you inspired me. I'm glad you came on. It wasn't that bad, right?
It wasn't. I was a little nervous. I'm still am. It's okay. I'll get used to it.
But I told you it was good, right? You was in good hands, right?
Yeah.
All right. Anything you want to say to the people before we let you get out of here?
Thank you. Thank you.
Queen says, I want to support and place some orders. Queen, make sure you guys there's the Instagram on the screen, Queen. Follow her. You can place your order directly from her Instagram. Just inbox her, whatever it is that you see. She does custom orders. If you want something custom, her Cash App is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If you want to make a donation, you can do so. Mike says, I don't know what I want, but I will support. Hadia says, keep pushing, baby girl. Cheryl said, you guys are cracking me up.
Mike wants some ankle.
Says, thank you.
Mike wants some ankle beads.
Oh, I can definitely do that.
So wait, you got some new products coming. You was telling me about last night. Wait, Creamy said, keep your head up. You're amazing, princess.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
The new stuff I have coming out. So I'm starting to sell waist beads and lashes. And when the April comes and stuff like that, I'm going to start making custom Crocs and bags.
I might get some waist beads.
You will? How many?
Yeah. You're gonna be like a tie.
You gotta know what kind because they all represent different things.
Listen,
I'm down. You know what? Marty Mark love the kids, so I'm gonna be quiet.
You can't order enough beads to fit around that motherfucker.
I'm not smiling, I promise.
You going to hell with us?
No, it's okay.
You laughed. Creamy says, I need those beads. Tiffany Ann says, yes, waist beads. She definitely on IG. Yeah, waist beads might be it, OG. And Medlock said, keep up the great work, young lady. He sent you a donation, which I will be forwarding to you after the show. Again, Aunt Medlock, like, bro, like, round of applause, man. When as some people who talk about it, like everybody on the Big Exclusive Network, we a family. We don't just talk the talk, we all walk the walk. And everybody you seen, commented, and you interacted with, and the new people who just followed you, They all are resources for you to tap into if you need some knowledge and some wisdom. If you need help, you have a mentor now that will be there to help you every step of the way. The network is always open for you to come on and promote. When we finish the website, I want to bring you back on, and we're going to premiere the website, show people how far you've come. You was an inspiration to me. I couldn't believe the courage you showed by walking up to me and my daughter and trying to sell your product. I can't believe like what you do to even do that is inspiring. I want to give you some applause and tell you to keep up the hard work, keep doing your thing. And now you part of the Big Exclusive Network family, which means you have all of us as a resource. So if you need us, don't hesitate to reach out. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to you. I'll be hitting you with those orders. Tell Aunt Cheryl and Pop I said, what's up? And welcome to our Big Exclusive Network family.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now
There
you can
you
order,
have it,
now
folks.
she's gone. You can order your anal beads now, beloved.
You ain't shit. What? My what? You out of pocket, bro. You is out of pocket. Hopefully she not watching the rest of the show. Just Aunt Cheryl watching the rest of the show. Because it's Aunt Cheryl, I'm telling you, it's about to go down. Tiff said, OG, no. Rocksteady cracking the fucking. Listen, I knew it was coming. I knew you had one loaded in the chamber. You couldn't wait till she left. But real Creamy said, oh my God. Hey, listen, real quick. Like the Big Exclusive Network family, man. Y'all never cease to amaze me. The amount of support y'all just showed that young lady was incredible. I appreciate each and every one of you. And when I say we a family, y'all certainly carry it like we a family. Certainly carry it like we a family. And I love y'all for that. I most certainly love y'all for that. Now, OG, it's a couple things we need to get into tonight. I don't know what time Flight gonna show up. Quick question, real quick. Anybody out in the audience go to church?
No.
Anybody in the audience
Mimi
right now?
do. Mimi go to church.
Go to church. Look, see how disrespectful niggas get. See how disrespectful niggas get. I hope the young lady is gone and she not watching no more. Okay, Creamy goes to church. Aunt goes to church. Proof said I don't. Brandy cracking up. Brandy says she go to church. OG,
Brandy, what you doing at church?
Trying not to catch fire. Sonia goes to church. Now, Proof, my man Proof said he don't go to church. Proof, I want to know, would you go to church? Proof, OG, you don't go to church, right?
No, to drop my cousin off.
Right. Rocksteady said he don't go to church. He a heathen. Just kidding. I've been a self-proclaimed heathen. I am, and I know. The question is, what would inspire you to go to church? Proof, my man, Dan. Proof, what would inspire you to go to church? Proof. Creamy said, these damn pictures. Creamy, you look like you can go to that church. Mike, what would inspire you to go to church? OG, what would inspire you to go to church?
First of all, it couldn't be on a Sunday because that's football day. So they had to move to another day. And they got to stop lying.
Christine said, not a damn thing. Hold on. He said they got to stop lying. Okay. What they lying about, OG?
Man, come on, man.
What they lying about?
Almost everything.
We already got the Gooch don't fuck with us. Like, what the fuck? Let's go on and defend the church now. We going to hell anyway.
The church is one of the biggest rackets known to man.
Now, you know why I applaud that. You want to see the latest marketing scheme for the church? You want to see the latest marketing scheme for the church? Bam.
That's a church lady.
The latest
She
marketing
in church
scheme
like that. They said come
for
as
the
you are.
church. The latest marketing scheme for the church. That's going to get you to go to church, OG?
Nah.
What about this one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you going to church for that one?
I go just to get a look, but then that's about it.
This is the new marketing scheme.
I had to go to make sure that it's really going on in there like that. But then after that, I would never go back.
For the New Glow Baptist Church in Atlanta. The New Glow Baptist Church in Atlanta. They said they're trying to bring in more parishioners, and so they put out these pictures to their interwebs. This one.
And God said, I ain't told y'all to do none of that shit.
And look at that there. Look at that.
Is that a man?
We got every fucking flavor you want. What, you too young for you? Too small for you?
That's Photoshop stuff, man.
Hey, twins.
That's not real.
Listen. New
They
Glow
really going to
Baptist
church like that.
Peach Street, Atlanta, Georgia. This how they coming to church. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the deacon. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. He know what I want.
Stay out of pocket.
The New Glow Baptist Church.
With the cookies and shit.
Where the cookies? Why the fuck was we both thinking the same shit? Where the cookies and shit? Oh, Tiff said.
That's disrespectful, man.
Proof said, my little girl asked me to go because her mom take her. Brandy said, free food, single deacons. Mike, rock steady. I mean, Bebop said, them titties enough. They got to stop capping. Tiff said, the hypocrisy is sickening. Rock steady. When Pastor have a Honda Civic parked out front and not an Escalade.
Never wear your 30th. Never wear your 30th, rock steady.
Sonia said, for who church? Christine said, that's disgusting. Brandy cracking up. Dom said, it's an ATL. It's ATL.
That might have surfaced in Atlanta. That might have been meant.
Cheryl said, you guys are nuts. Creamy said, I'm dead. Queen said, oh my God, no. Mike, ATL be capping. Tiff, that church is in flames. Mike said they got cookies. Cheryl said, I want to thank everyone that supported my baby girl. You are most certainly welcome. We are happy to support and welcome to the family. Tim cracking up. Deandra, that's horrible. What's horrible about it, Deandra? Now, if it get people in the church, is it a bad thing? Answer that question for me. If it brings people to the church, is it a bad thing?
Sound like a good thing if it get membership up.
Christine said, hell with gasoline draws on. Sonia, is that a real church? Tay Boogie, the bosom that feeds our family. Gravy said, I can't even enter church with a skirt above my knee, shaking my head. Royalty blown away, rock steady. They want all men congregation, huh? You know, that's who gonna flock. The pastor around the corner from me has a Maybach. Whoa. Maybach music, royalty, and plenty of Queen said they all gonna burn. Why though? Why? Listen, is it not? The Lord gave him those assets.
It's a marketing ploy.
It's a marketing scheme. So if the Lord gave them the assets and they part of the church and it brings in more
what you
people,
got to get what you want, didn't he?
Mike said they get more than a membership. Bruce said the collection plate must have been on PPA time. I think he meant PPP. Brandy, they need to post the deacon's bow or the deacon's bow. Us ladies need the gray sweatpants edition. That's all. We cool on that one. Rocksteady says OG is probably some dudes disguised in there.
That's what I'm telling you, man. It's in Atlanta too.
Evening, people. Tim Davis said assets, huh? Cheryl said, you know what? Now, answer the question. Y'all not answering the question. If these pictures upped the membership and attendance to New Globe
That
Baptist
looked
Church,
like Billy.
huh?
That was Billy.
It might have been Billy. She looked like she just came from the strip club.
She looked like Nashua in the face.
No, hell no, she don't. Don't do that to that. No, that ain't it. Now, if that ups the membership to the church, is it a bad thing? Because I'm just curious. Like, first of all, that's not going to make me want to go to church. Because it's a whole lot
I'll
of
go
stuff.
for the let out.
Go for the let out. Tim said church definitely ain't popping like that. Cheryl cracking up. Not Billy, though. Antoinette, well, damn, that's the congregation. Mike said, hell no, First Lady looked like Cecily Tyson.
That's yo. I was about to say that shit.
That's who y'all talking about? No,
Yeah.
This one.
No, the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, this the same woman.
Why is her arms that little though? Look.
Yeah, that photo.
Look at her neck, her collarbone, like, ew.
Yeah, that Photoshop is a beast.
Yeah.
Tiffany, and yes, that's a terrible thing. Brandy, they must have a BBL scholarship at the church for parishioners. He said the let out gonna be popping. Royalty, bad intentions and thoughts in the house of God. Yeah. Tiff says I can't. So I'm guessing at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily have a problem with it. I think a lot of people have gimmicks and schemes, and it just speaks to the sheer desperation of these churches trying to get members back. Because just like we had mass people walking out on employment, the great employment exodus,
the great walkout.
we have the great church walkout as well. Because you got to remember, a lot of churches were forced to close during COVID as well. So the people was like, man, I go in there and I listen to that word every Sunday.
Man, they be in the kicking game, man, every Sunday.
See,
again, the kicking game, beloved, it's like 3-card money.
I can't. I'm not going that far. Because here's what I do.
The old sleight of hand trick. Abracadabra. Now you see me. That's dope.
Say Boogie said T-Rex arms. Here's the thing about church, and here's what I do like about church. It gives people, when people have faith and is strong, it gives people something to hold on to, because we live in scary times. And people want to believe in something because everybody get that ticket punched eventually. And if you have faith and you believe in the higher power and heaven is someplace you want to be, I understand why people go to the church. I understand why they believe so heavily. And I'm not taking away from anybody else's belief. You believe what you want to believe. I think religion is one of those things that brings humans great comfort, just knowing or anticipating or wanting to believe in something on the other side, because death is so final. Having experienced a great loss myself twice now, and realizing that, those people will never walk this earth again. I want to see them on the other side. I want to believe that there's an opportunity for us to meet again and spend eternity with each other and get to meet those family members that preceded me at some point. So I understand why religion is so important to people and how faith can heal. Faith can be medicine. And hope is the strongest thing you can have when you have any adverse situation. And I can speak to that because All through while my mom was going through what she was going through, I had a lot of hope, and it carried me through a lot of nights. But the thing that religion, the opposite side, the flip side to that coin, is that more people probably have been killed in the name of religion than in any war we had throughout the existence of human beings.
That's why they tell you don't argue politics or religion.
Yeah, because you always get to a point. You always get to a point where those are there are going to be questions that the faithful can't answer.
They're going to staunchly defend their religion.
Right. And the problem is that, and Taj is right, faith and religion are two different things. I can agree with you there. Again, when you talk about faith and you talk about religion, religion is the construct. Faith is personal, right? Faith is personal to you. So you can have faith. You don't need the building, because I think we all know that God is everywhere. DeAndre said, I don't believe in religion, I believe in God. Here's the thing. Can you bifurcate the two, though? Because that book is supposed to be the guide, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because those who have faith, that faith comes from a specific religion, whether it's Baptist, Christian, Catholic, Pentecostal.
So what God do you serve? Who is he?
Right. So same with Muslims, Hindus, and whatever religion, they all have a book, some sort of guiding book that's supposed to guide you, that you're supposed to look to for faith and for strength and overall guidance. My problem with religion is that, again, I made the point that more people have been killed in the name of religion than any war that's been waged throughout human history. Religions, it's hard to get into this because I know that shit is going.
So we're not going to do that tonight.
It's going to spark that.
We're not going to get to no religion tonight. That's not what we was here for tonight.
No, we're not going to get to it. I'm just saying that ultimately, the ploy that they using to get people in the church it just reeks of desperation, right?
They go right along.
They want people, and they want people back in the church so bad they willing to exploit.
I want to hear the explanation for it, though.
I don't think you could get one.
Like, to make
Andrew
it like
said, Jesus, to be specific, Cheryl, church ain't what it used to be no more. That is a fact. Bebop said it can, but it's all in how you connect with the Father. You don't need church for that. I have experienced loss last 2 years and 3 deaths as recent as last month. I just said my prayers and I asked for strength. Pop zipped his lips. Pop.
Matter of fact, I want to give an RIP out to my neighbor, Will. He just passed yesterday, and my old head tuck daughter Trina just passed on Sunday. So I want to send my condolences to my old head tuck and to Willie Jr. I told a story about Willie Jr. on here before, about he used to always stay out past the time that his mom told him to come in the house, and she would always come to the door and holler his name, Willie Jr., get here. He passed away yesterday, man.
Let's have a quick 10-second moment of silence.
For Will and Trina.
For Will and Trina. I appreciate the love, y'all. I appreciate the love. Welcome, Flight. It's funny we start talking about religion and Flight show up.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the one topic Flight will get it right in and be
Mm-hmm.
like, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He lead
I
me
like
to green
how you,
pastures.
you got that colorful jazzy hoodie on, Flight.
Hey now.
It's like a chameleon. It's changing colors. When you move, it change colors, man.
I gotta represent, you know what I mean? I'm always out in New York City letting them know what we doing and where we at.
Okay. What's up with
Oh
you?
man. Shout out to Jamal Jackson too. Shout out Jamal is another one who is a great humanitarian, a great fucking human being, as is everybody here on the podcast family. Flight, break a leg or
Yes, sir.
something, man. How's New York treating you so far? You just got there, right?
Yeah, I just pulled up. It's all right. It's packed in there. They ready. So
Flight, you go to church regularly, right?
yes, sir. Every Sunday, online, and when I'm home in person.
You still going straight though. I don't care how much you repent. You going with us, Flight.
Flight, let me ask you a question. If your church, how does your church try to solicit more members to come out to church? Like, what do you guys do to try to get more parishioners into the church?
I mean, it's not so much trying to get people in. We welcome any and everybody. So if, say for instance, if I go and I invite y'all, once you get in there, you feel the spirit, and if that's where you're home and that's somewhere you interested in joining, then by all means, we welcome you. We want you to keep coming back. And word of mouth is like anything in this day and age. My pastor's different. He's young, so I mean, he does what, to get the word out, but I wouldn't necessarily say he's exploiting or, soliciting or trying to, hey, don't join this church, or nah, if this is where your spirit and God leads you to be, then this is where you need to be.
So
tell a friend, tell a phone, tell a nigga.
Do they come dressed like this, Flight?
No, but
like this?
I mean, that's a no too.
What about like this?
That's a definitely no. What church is that? I might want.
What about this? They come dressed like this, Flight?
Oh, hey now, come on, Sister Johnson. You better stop it. That look Photoshop. That don't really
What
be
about
in
the
these
twins?
churches like that.
Twins come to church?
Yeah.
That's how they counsel.
Oh, that's Deacon Earl right there.
He wasn't supposed to be in the picture.
They clipped him by mistake.
He was trying to sit back and get up out of there.
So Flight
at
the New Globe Baptist Church in Atlanta. That church does not represent Christ. That is not the house of the Lord.
Right. I think
that's a lot judgmental.
Yep. They say it is, and that's what they believe, and they say it is.
I was always told, come as you are.
Come as you are.
If the sisters come like that, what's the problem? That sounds very judgmental to me.
I mean, again, I can't speak on that particular place, but I mean, it's not people coming in there like that, but I mean, you come as you are.
Like, you ain't gonna tell them. Stop at the door. You can't come in here like that.
Oh no, they would not at my church, not at Kingdom Life.
You can't come like that.
Nah, you can come. You come.
They're not gonna stop you at the door and say, "Yo, you can't come in like that."
One of our policies is come as you are. Period. Point blank.
Come as many times as you want.
Danny Sutton is open to the public. Come. It's about you getting the word and getting some love and getting Jesus and whatever it is.
Like they're trying to get you laid, get you laid down there.
Hey man, listen. Just lost my comic brother the night before. I'm effing crushed. CJ Burney.
CJ Burney, man. Yeah, rest well, homie.
Salute and rest in peace to him as well. Everybody's condolences. Flight eyes got so wide. That's the church called New Globe Baptist Church in Atlanta, Georgia, Flight. And that was their new campaign or social media campaign to get more people to come to the church.
I think
Right.
they got more people.
I was trying to figure out, like,
I'm
would you
about to
go to
say,
that church?
oh yeah, get the address for me because I'm be in Atlanta for a week. I would rather do some investigation myself.
Yeah, go get us some first hand info, Flight. Get us some first hand info.
Creamy said, I think it's more of a distraction thing.
Would stop you from listening to the lives?
Say what now?
What is going to distract you from?
Yes. Sonia said, yeah, Danny Sutton is a great pastor. Was his dad Slick Willie Sutton?
The bank robber?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't confirm or deny. I don't know. I'm about to say even Sonia's pastor, Pastor Logan.
Was Danny Sutton the pimp back in the 70s?
No, sir.
Or a drug dealer?
No, sir.
He was either or.
He wasn't even born. He's a young pastor.
So again, do you, Flight, as our resident non-heathen, do you see an issue with the church using that to try to leverage more believers to come into that church?
Again, the world has shifted from what is tradition or the way things are normally ran, and so I guess it's one of those you got to go with the times with any and everything. So
it's like the church that Shirley Caesar came up in,
right? So
no, but listen,
I mean,
it's online church now. Like you can literally watch and go to attend church online, right? And I remember that being a thing where people felt like that was kind of blasphemous because you need to be in the house. And then that's before they figured out that you could cash at that.
That's just the people that only want to catch the Holy Ghost in front of everybody. They would only bother them.
Like, you ever seen somebody catch the Holy Ghost at online church?
I wasn't there. It was online, so I wouldn't be in their facility. If it's online, we can't see each other. So
no, because some of them be on. It'd be like a Zoom call. Some joints be like a Zoom call.
Nah, not the way I see. Again, I only know what ours. The way ours is set up.
I just saw like you could see the stage they on or whatever.
Right. Yeah. It's just you'll only be able to see the pastor. You'll be able to log in, but you'll see him, but he can't. He won't be able to see you.
So do y'all collect donations?
Yes.
What?
And how do y'all do that? Online?
They pass the plate.
I mean, they have online. You can do online services. They have again
and
technology.
They electronic payments too, and they
do it. Yes, they do. They do electronics. I always give my 10%. So I always every Sunday, if I'm not there, they have multiple different platforms where you can make give your donation, give your tithes, whatever you want to do, and no big or no small or whatever you feel.
So you give up 10% of that Nate money?
Yes, sir.
So you stay blessed.
It worked for some people though, man. Like that's what he do. Like that's he believed that it's working for him. Like because we know his story, so that's what worked for him. That's what he into. Like that's his faith. That's what he
to each his own. Apples and oranges.
Exactly. It worked for you. It might not work for me, but it worked for you, and I can't knock you for what worked for you.
Right.
Yeah. More power to you, brother.
Yeah.
All right. We gonna keep it moving. Salute to New Globe Baptist Church, if that's how they looking down there. We about to have a flood of videos come Sunday. Some people's gonna go in that church with their phones this Sunday, and they're gonna record to see if those women look like that. Niggas can't wait to expose them. So if they don't look like that, they're gonna expose them. If they do, they're gonna be in there pop locking and dropping and then trying to party like, yo, this church is really like that. But we're gonna keep it pushing. Salute to everybody who has a very strong faith. Keep the faith. If it brings you comfort, I salute to you. If someone came in my church looking like that, they would be given a prayer cloth. What is a prayer cloth? It's like a robe.
It's like a robe.
Cover them up.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose they're on one. You gonna make them leave? If you turn it down, what?
I mean, again, I can't speak for no one, no other facility,
No,
but
I want Ant to answer that. So if they turn it down, what happens then? Like, oh no, I'm cool. I don't want that.
Yeah, do they make you leave at that point? At your
I
church
would.
flight, would they have to leave?
Nah, they wouldn't leave. They'll offer it to you, and if you not feeling it, then you just remove it and you go to your seat. You sit down. You praise. You worship. You stomp. You yell. You scream. You do whatever you feel.
What is so offensive about the female form and the male form when it comes to church?
I guess it's a lot of people are just so a lot of the older and
Yeah.
seasoned generation. We're stuck in one way. I'm not gonna lie. If my grandmom or somebody saw something like that, then yeah, it will be a lot of conversations. They'll probably pull her to the side and be like, "Come here, little girl, let me holler at you." But it's not 1970, 80, 90, and
Yeah.
2000 anymore.
But what's weird is you just said if my grandma, which
If
means
my
at some
grandma,
point your grandmom fucked your grandpop and had your mom, who fucked and had you, which means
but
the
it was
human
all
form,
behind closed doors, though.
It was behind closed doors.
regardless if it was behind closed doors, there's no interaction without attraction. So
But you
it was
got to have that
something
argument
about
with
them.
them, though. We don't feel that way. The older people do. I remember my grandmom used to tell us, "You're not supposed to dance to church music."
That,
But we was little.
that was blasphemous.
Yeah.
You couldn't even alter church. That fucking you saw Ray.
Yeah.
They crucified Ray for kind of switching up the church music.
Yeah.
Ant said that's a good question. I've never seen anyone turn it down. Oh wow.
Right.
Traditional and stuck in their ways. Creamy said, I had a mother of my church tell me my heels were too high and dress was too tight.
So
Here's
what are
the
you looking
problem.
at, though, lady? Stop looking at me. Now.
At the rate that people are leaving the church,
They
this is the
better
concern.
chill. Yeah.
This is the concern. When ultimately everybody's an adult, everybody in there has more than likely everybody in that church has kids. They at some point or another saw another human being and found them attractive.
Yeah.
Now, again, how you show up to church really shouldn't matter.
As long as you ain't got no pasties on,
I wouldn't
you naked, like
right. I mean, again, I don't think it really should matter. I can understand how you can look at it as a distraction. But if you're accustomed to it, if that person comes like that every single week, at some point they desensitized to it. Doesn't really matter. That's Pastor. I mean, that's Sister Jenkins. That's just how she gonna show up. She gonna get the word and be comfortable with what she has on getting the word. So I think people put too much emphasis because again, what do you do if the homeless man show up that smell like the subway and piss, and he want the word?
You don't know the man.
Is he not welcome? Is he too offensive to come into the house of the Lord? You know, if a motherfucker who has been convicted of murder,
so
changed
let me
his
ask
life in jail and comes to church, is he welcome? Like we have these caveats and these hypocrisies when the word says something very specific. No disrespect, sis. You need a new church. That's judgmental and that's hypocritical. That is wild to me.
So what? And in the
Kingdom,
event
what's
of
up?
what?
It's a bunch of hypocrites. The hypocrisy and sense of superiority what really turned me away. Y'all keep saying come as you are. Where does it say that in the Bible?
We never said the Bible said it. We said the people in church say it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember saying the Bible says.
Nobody ever quoted anything from the Bible. I never read the Bible, so I can't quote anything from the Bible.
Every sermon I've ever heard said the pastor said, "Come as you are."
Come as you are. Right.
I went to First United Baptist Church for a little over 10 years as a young man. I've never said, but I don't hear anybody say the Bible said, "Come as you are." Pastor Atkins used to say, "Come as you are." Every church I ever visited, come as you are. If you want to be baptized at the end of this service, walk down the aisle, accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, right? As you are. Like, again, what people wear or their parents matters. If I'm Muslim, can I walk into the church and be accepted among the
With your
parishioners
kufi on?
with my kufi on? Right. Or if I don't know. I think those
People just be in their
peripheral
own
things.
personal feelings and preferences when they come to that, instead of just going to church and getting what you need to get out of the church and don't worry about nobody else.
That's it.
What nobody else got. And that's it.
I'll do you one better. The
Stay the fuck home.
long-term parishioners of said churches who have been members for umpteen years, they pick each other apart. You could have the long skirt, you could be covered up, you could be as modest as you want to be, and you turn around and you seen sister so and so, she's wearing that fucking hat again, or it's too big for the. It's stuff like that that makes it hard to show up every fucking week, when ultimately the people who just want the word are then offended by stuff like that. And it's a lot of politics in the church. It's a lot of politics in the church nobody likes to admit to. Tiff, my old pastor was only concerned about you learning the word. That part I have. These mothers have passed on. I just know what to wear when I go. Sonia Carroll, the Bible does not say come as you are. Where do
Who
y'all
said the
get
Bible said?
No, none of us said the Bible said come as you are. None of us said that. We stated that the pastors or the words that we hear was always, we thought it was come as you are. Now, here's the thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Flight. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, but the past. Excuse me.
Look
the
at
Bible
this.
may
Oh,
not.
so y'all didn't get it from the Bible. Y'all just repeating
Yeah,
what was told to you.
The pastor
The
said it.
pastors, right? So are we? So now the pastor word ain't no good.
Yeah.
Right. But the word says, I love you as you are. So if I love you as you are in the way that you are, then come as you are. So yeah, it doesn't specifically say in the Bible, come as you are, but it says Jesus loves you for who you are and what you can become in the house of the Lord.
Start that over again, Flight. Please start that over and give it to me one more again, please.
It doesn't say come as you are. It just says, again, be who you are, and I'm gonna love you for who you are. So that can be interpreted as come as you are, because the only way that I can love you is you have to come to get the word, to get the understanding. So if that means that
be who you are. So if this is her, she is who she is.
Right. Yep.
We got to put we got to put one of them things over you, miss.
Prayer cloth.
Come to him as you are. Meaning the person you are.
Right. Don't quote me word for word. I mean, I can pull my Bible app out if we we got to be specific and word for word and line for line. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty much just not passing judgment on anyone, because like you said, you may judge her by what she looks, but you come in there and you got 4 or 5 baby daddies, and you know what I'm saying? So now what?
And you dress conservatively.
And you dress conservative, but you still not living right. So don't be so quick to pass judgment on anyone or say certain things. So if someone is comfortable to come in there,
trying to say,
then just allow them to be who they are. We all gonna have an opinion. Opinion is an individual. So as long as you're an individual and you're a person, you're breathing, you're entitled to your opinion. So you may not like what she wears, and you're entitled to that, but that still doesn't give you the right to look down or frown upon somebody for what they doing or how they doing it, or way they dress or what they say or what they think. And in the event of if a homeless dude, and I've witnessed this at my church, they pulled him to the side, they gave him food, they gave him clothes, they took him upstairs, they asked him, did he want to take a shower? Because at that point, again, it's about caring, loving, and giving. So that was a blessing for him, which was a blessing for the church, which he now became a member and he changed his life around. So, I mean, again, just because a person's appearance don't always mean that that may have been Jesus himself showing up in a different shape, form, or fashion. So if they would have turned his back on him or turned their nose up at him, then
And
you shut that shit down.
you not walking with the Lord.
right.
Shout out to Pop. He just sent this. Fuck, that's little as hell. I can't see that. EJ Touchtone. I can't see, god damn it. It's supposed to be I think it was John 11:28. And it says, and I quote, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light."
Boom.
Shout out to Pop for sending that. Now, Flight, you want to interpret that for us?
I mean, it's self-explanatory. It's just everybody's interpretation is.
Hold on, Flight. Hold on. God ain't even looking at what you wear. He looks at your heart. Then why you say that? And then the hypocrisy kicks in.
You just told her, nah, sis, you got to roll.
This is what I'm saying.
That's not fair.
You can't. It can't be both ways. Go ahead, Flight. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Why I didn't want to get into this.
I mean, again, man, it's always going to be a slippery slope because everybody's interpretation is different. That's why God lives in all of us. Like, that's why we're all a representation of what God is, because he's not just one thing. So if he's not one thing, then everybody can see and visualize him the way that they see fit.
Creamy said she can be the person whose prayers heal you. People are always judging the outward appearance. Exactly. Tiffany Ann, I was told I was an infant within my faith because I didn't fast. Judgment. Deandra, when the Bible says come as you are, he is meaning that you don't have to be perfect before you come to him. He created us. He knows that we are only perfect through him. And again,
and we all sin.
Creamy says, amen. Good evening, Miss Jossie Noel, CEO, owner, operator of the J Agency. Shout out to you.
Hey, man,
Thanks for tapping in.
When y'all doing the good ones, I gotta go do a show. I like these talks. I gotta get ready to go inside.
All right.
They get texting.
Flight, break a leg, all that. We know you're gonna crush it. Do your thing.
All right, man. Catch up with you later,
right, man,
brother.
I love y'all. Y'all be good. And again, man, Jesus is real.
Jesus is love.
Amen. And send me that address for that church so I can make sure everything is on the up and up.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it's cool, man.
That's another quote. Creamy said, "We all fall short every day, even the seasoned saints. We all fall short of the glory of God." I think,
man, we all sinners.
Right. So the problem I have is just don't sit in this place of judgment
and pass judgment, because ain't no one sin greater than the next.
Yeah,
or small. A sin is a sin.
A sin is a sin, and you cannot sit in the place of judgment against somebody just because they don't fit the standard that you set in your mind, or what somebody should look like.
The standards and procedures and all of that. Like, who are you?
Right, to come to church, like just because they not dressed the way you think they should be dressed to come into the church.
And you didn't come to church to look at how people look anyway. You came to get the word. Just get the word.
Some of them joints is a whole fashion show.
Yeah.
Some people won't go to church
on Mother's Day. Be the biggest hats in town, like the Kentucky Derby.
Big hat patting everybody in that junk.
Yep.
Creamy, no sin is greater. It's all equal. Bird, the people who pass the most judgment are the biggest hypocrites. I mean, again, OG, we had a conversation about I think we had it on According to Jim, where we had made the statement that if people's fucking bones fell out their closet and they was forced to deal with those skeletons publicly, right? Imagine if that was the same for these church parishioners who sit and pass judgment. And a lot of these motherfuckers be only just getting their shit together.
They feel like they holier than thou.
Exactly.
And
You ever met the
you done did some things in this world.
You ever met like the former crackhead or prostitute that turned their life around, found the Lord?
Think they better than everybody?
It is wild to me. And it is not to pass judgment on them. It's to say, hey, listen, we all have a past. The point is, fuck how I'm dressed. I'm coming here because I want to be enlightened.
You wasn't talking like that. You had the jawbone and your fucking face was twisted all high and shit. Well, you're just all the way over there. You got the jawbone. And now you don't get high no more and you think you're better than everybody.
Yeah. So that's unfortunate that it's like that. Just at the end of the day, I be wanting people to kind of look past all of that.
Yeah.
Like, if they come dressed like that,
man, if we just live, everybody just live and let live, it'd be so much easier. Just live and let live.
Because again, how that person look doesn't really affect your life, right?
Yeah.
Like at all. And in my opinion, women be the most judgmental. And it's like, you're not even supposed to be looking at her no way. Right? How is that distracting you? No, you worried about Deacon Fry that you've been smashing behind his wife back, looking at the new set of titties and walking in the door.
He's gonna take your place.
Right. Josh says some people have religion, not relationship. Mike be looking like I'm gonna get you sucker with them big hats. Sonya, you leave all that up to them. You walk out your own soul salvation. Tim, them jackets couldn't even fit around them. He's still on it. Aunt Medlock says Isaiah 1:18, God offers the invitation to come, though your sins are as scarlet, and he will make them white as snow. All right, we can get off that. In other news, I just got this news today. The father-daughter dance is coming up February 23rd. You know your boy hype as hell, bro.
You better not put them Gipper Gappers on.
What the fuck is the Gipper Gappers? What?
Them motherfucking Gipper Gappers, them shoes. Them After Six Jones.
I'm going out there like new shoes. Look, I had this joint queued up for Jim. I was hoping he was watching too. I was going to show him that.
That is Jim.
Don't forget, family, we taking donations for the next generation. Presented by Aunt Tan. It's a basketball and boxing camp every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you're not busy and you're looking for a place to bring your kids, Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Bring them to the James Wright Recreation Center. That's 3320 Haverford Avenue. Aunt Tan presents the next generation. It's a camp for kids, boxing and basketball. Salute to the volunteers, JD and Man, Quincy, Aunt Tan, and all of her staff that come down and volunteer their time. These people are not paid to be at the James Wright Recreation Center. They take the time out of their day to come down, teach, and mentor kids. The Big Exclusive Network has took up the mantle of providing water, snacks, and more basketballs and boxing gloves that we can collect. So if you want to make a donation, you can make your donation to us. We'll get it to Aunt Tan so she could pick up some more equipment, whether it be boxing gloves, basketballs. Salute to everybody at the Big Exclusive Network who's already donated. I can't thank y'all enough, man. The way our family come through like the woo, it's incredible. I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate you. What is she laughing for now? What did we say? Deandra, these people are advertising this though. I still don't see a problem with it.
That's how they're gonna get it, man. That's how they're gonna get it, man.
And here's the thing. Just think about it like this. Every successful ad agency since the inception of marketing has used this same exact marketing tool, whether it's the NFL, NBA, Coors, Buds, Ford, ABC, NBC, Coca-Cola, Sprite, McDonald's, you name it, they used it.
Where the bitches at?
Where are the cookies and shit?
Yeah, that's what's up.
You understand what I'm saying? They've all used it. So what makes the church exempt? They desperate to get more parishioners in. This is the approach they took. I don't see a problem with that, with them doing that. Because number one, if the church is one of those churches, I don't know. I didn't research the church. I do not know what the church is about. I've never been. I'm going off of speculation. But here's the scenario that plays in my head. If advertising those ladies brought in another, let's call it 200 people to the church, right?
Probably 10.
And those 200 people added another, let's call it $10,000 to the collection plate that month. Let's say they're very active in the community and they have something like Aunt Tan has where they have a basketball camp. And I don't know.
So where's the wrong at?
I would hope that every church in every community is doing something to uplift, heal, and support the community. You don't know if those parishioners have rent issues. It's been COVID. A lot of people lost their job. A lot of people lost their homes. Church is supposed to be a cornerstone of the community, which means if you fall on hard times, the church should be there to help pick you up, or else what the fuck are you paying your tithes for? It's not so the pastor can drive a Maybach. Now, if in fact this pastor is driving a Bentley or a Maybach or some extravagant car, if in fact they're not doing nothing in the community, I would have a huge problem with them advertising that way. But if it's me, if I could show my titties right now to help Aunt Tan collect another $300 for her program, I would do it. I don't see a problem with it at all. I'm sorry, I just don't. Now, with that,
Get it how you get it.
Get it how you get it. Get it
It's
how.
not a crime. So if it's not a crime, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Listen, I've seen women prostitute themselves and be objectified for less. Now, and again, if this church is not doing the right thing, it's a problem. But if they're doing the right thing and they're making a difference in the community and they're making a difference for those parishioners who are convalesced and shut in and can't get food, yeah, I don't have a problem with it. If titties bring them out, it bring them out. A lot of you are like, if I make it here before the end, it counts as bam. Yes, it does. First, last. We appreciate that. Aunt Medlock, don't go to the dance with gators on. I'm definitely not gonna have on gators, bro. Mike, them crackheads be acting all self-righteous because they mouth be full of veneers and face finally straightened up. Creamy facts. Tiffany Ann, marketing strategies. What will get you your attention? I mean, again, a lot of y'all listening to this music. A lot of y'all indulging in these products. A lot of y'all indulging in these fashion brands.
Ain't no different.
How are these fashion brands getting you? They putting the prettiest people in the world to sit their titties up and show you the products. And you think you can look like that, you gonna buy it. It's a status symbol. The church is using the technique. I don't have a problem with it, especially if it's helping the community. If niggas is that thirsty and they want to go to the church to see the women, that collection plate gonna come around. Ain't no different than niggas showing up at the strip club, showing up the Super Bowl commercials, drinking Bud Light, Coors Light. They all got the Rocky Mountain titties with the nipples hard and the commercials. Stop it. Why is the church held to such a higher standard when they desperate? When I say desperate, they are desperate for new members. The church is at like the lowest membership they've had. It's on like the biggest decline in history. And regardless of how they show up or what they do to get the people in there, say if they get the person in there and they save that person's soul, that person walked the aisle at the end of that service, right? Turned themselves over to the Lord. Get hit by a bus on the way out. You just saved the soul. So is that a good or a bad thing? I don't know.
People just need to stop being so judgmental.
I don't know.
And then they be judgmental and don't even be living like that, man.
Aunt Matlock said, Aunt Tan, what up with the dinners? We asking the same. The Creamy said, no. Dominique, please don't show your titties. Pay me not to show them. Send me the cash app. I won't show them. Mike, Bebop, take it easy, big fella. Creamy, maybe a little helicopter move, Shannon. Okay, I got you. Please don't show your tits, bro. Nah, now y'all about to get them. Sonya Carroll, show them titties for the kids, Shannon. Bird, you got New York Giants tattoo on your chest. Don't do that. Phoenix, fuck church and organized religion. It's all a scam. I hear you and how you feel. And that's cool for you to feel that way. You entitled to your opinion, bro. Point is, if it's doing some good for the people in the community who need it, I'm all for it. Some people need to have religion to feel safe, be comfortable, have hope. I for one, again, I can't say fuck organized religion as a whole or the church. What I will say, everything ain't for everybody. You got to find what's for you, something that speaks to your heart and your spirit, and you can run with that. Outside of that, if they
And that's the bottom line.
if that's going to help them help the people, I say do it. It's women who show up like that anyway. As parishioners going to talk about people anyway. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Don't forget to grab your tickets for February 18th. That good old Big Exclusive Network presents, Adult Game Night 50 Shades Edition, hosted by Tiffany Ann and Dominique, February 18th at 8 p.m. Tickets $25. $ Big Exclusive to get your ticket. Once they're sold out, they are sold out. The first is tomorrow. We coming down to the Crutch. A lot of fun and exciting things in store for that night. Make sure you grab your tickets. Phoenix, well stated, good brother. I appreciate that. So the other thing I wanted to get into, and I kind of feel bad because we did not have time to dig in as deep into this one as I would want to, OG. But that Tyree Nichols situation.
I don't want to talk about that.
All right, that's fine. We don't have to talk about it.
You could do that. You could do that. Number bounce.
We can. You had to say that like that though, or on air like that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that, man.
Yeah, you wild with your style, bro. That's cool. You know, I said I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't feel like.
No, I'm talking about you could do whenever you do it. I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah, I don't feel like we would have enough time to dig into that. Like I would.
I don't want to do that, man. That shit gonna make me lose my shit. I'm cool.
All right. Well, I'm definitely going to talk about it next week. I think it's at some point we got to address it. There are a few things that happen that. And the angle I want to talk about it from ain't necessarily the angle most people are taking. I saw something today that I thought was that just made sense, and we'll talk about it on the next show. Maybe even do a special or something. I don't know, but Bird is down in Memphis and he like is fucked up. Creamy said game night. There you is.
Girl, did you hear about that adult game night hosted by the BEN network? Girl, when I tell you, it's about to be too hot. Listen, you gotta see. Girl, we ain't gonna talk about the outfit I got. I got my green card to be there. Yes! It's gonna be 2 outfit changes. 2? Okay. Yo, so I heard it's gonna be an ass slapping booth. Yes. But I can't think. I think they said brethren.
Oh. Make sure y'all come to the adult game night. February 18th, Big Exclusive Network. $25 to get in, nigga. Limited supplies lasting, nigga. So you better get with us fast. Oh, and by the way, Pop is still in the set.
Speak up when I hop about to cut. I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut. I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut. I promise I'm gonna make a scene. Got lights, cameras, action, but I promise that I won't be.
Yeah, I didn't watch the video of that either. I would never show it because I don't want to see it.
No, I didn't watch
it. Creamy, this advertisement is everything and ain't no titty showing. Yeah, you could be creative. Should they have been creative? Yeah, I agree. But that's the approach they took. Why does Brethren look like Tron from the Chappelle show? Tiff said, get ready. Those outfit changes are going to be all that, Tiff. I salute to you for that. But with that being said, OG, I'll take you to the last thing. It's just a quick either or. Red pill, restart your life at 6 years of age with all the knowledge you have now. Or blue pill, $10 million in cash.
Man, give me the blue pill.
10 million in cash right now.
Yeah, I'm not going back to 6. You still don't have no control over your life until You grown, like fuck all that. Like, I ain't going back.
You had no control over your life.
6 years old.
Red pill, restart your life at 6 years of age with all the knowledge you have now. Or blue pill.
You can't use it and shit because you 6.
But you could.
But you 6 and you can't use that shit until I'm
oh,
down, man, and let me be.
Hadia said blue pill. Mike said blue pill. Creamy said blue pill. Phoenix said red pill easily. Mimi said blue pill. Alex for 300. Lillian, good evening, Lillian. It's the blue pill for me. Queen says blue pill. Royalty says red pill. Dom says red pill. By 18, I would be very wealthy. Reek said blue pill. Rocksteady blue pill. I ain't going back to school.
Yeah, the way it is now you might not even make it to 18 and shit.
First last said blue for sure. Never want to go through middle school again. Bird said give me the blue pill because if you take the red and change history equals the butterfly. Hannibal said blue pill. Tiff said blue pill. That is wild because I'm definitely taking a red pill.
Man, you was wild for taking the red pill.
I'll be an
you're gonna be 6 and you're gonna know all this shit and can't apply it because you 6.
That's not true. The way the internet would be set up.
Man, you can't apply none of that. You 6.
Phoenix, that's exactly what I was thinking. I could turn this knowledge into billions.
And you could take that 10 million and do it. You could take the 10 million and do that.
You could take the 10 and turn it into billions?
Yeah. The same way you can go from 0 to billions. How you can't do what a head start at 10 million? Make it make sense, beloved.
Yeah, get that from her, whatever that was. Q, hey y'all, super late. What's up, Q? Sonya said blue pill. Creamy, you would still have to go through trauma, but you just know how to deal with it.
No, you only 6. And you can't apply enough of that because you ain't old enough to do shit. You 6. You still gonna get your ass whipped. Like you gotta go back to getting beat down and shit. Ass whippings. Your mom's gonna make you eat vegetables and shit. Like
I like vegetables. I like vegetables.
You don't have no say so with nothing. Like fuck all that. Like
I'm good with that because I would be in my room plotting a motherfucking takeover.
No, it's gonna take a long time for you to do.
Want to deal with it. Does the world go back to when I was 6, or is it this day and time? That's a good question, and I can't answer that. Q said red pill. Mike 10 million, and I'm investing billion no time. I don't know, Mike. I would like to know how you would do that. Sonya, at 6, you need a parent for everything.
Yeah.
Q says a do-over. Tiff Pickaboo got her. Hey, Mimi said, yeah, you had to see her. She was doing all of this and she was flinging and shit. And I'm like, she having a conniption.
I ain't going back to being 6, man.
Phoenix, that knowledge is everything, OG. I could create or invest Google, Amazon, streaming.
You can do all that with the 10 million you got right now.
How? When you don't know if the shit gonna work. You guaranteed the knowledge to know what companies are going to go into the.
But guess what? You ain't guaranteed to live long enough to use that knowledge either.
It don't mean you ain't guaranteed to be able to use that 10 million.
So I'm gonna take the 10 million. At least I got a chance with that.
Use that. You got a chance.
So at least I got a chance.
You got parents at 6, right?
Man, you 6.
Yeah. So and my parents can't invest that, and I can't set up a trust.
No, your parents, you're not. First of all, you ain't had no money. You only had knowledge.
Listen. and again, how do you turn the knowledge into money?
Huh?
It's easy.
You ain't gonna turn because they ain't gonna listen to you because you 6.
All the knowledge.
Man, you 6. Don't nobody want to hear nothing from no 6-year-old. You 6. They gonna tell you to shut the fuck up. Go read a book. Go play with your toys.
Bird said, fuck that, being 6 in the bottom, fighting the Jets 30 every day. Fuck that blue pill. Mimi, Creamy, that's exactly what I was saying. Q, for one, my grandparents would still be here. Mimi, hey Tiff. Creamy, the great debate. First, last, I just want to enjoy my 10 mil. What if I go back to age 6 and fall into a hole and die?
You remember all the reckless shit you was doing as a child? Shit.
We did the most
jumping from roof to roof, jumping out the windows
Yeah.
on them pissy ass mattresses and shit. Like, fuck that.
You can't touch that though till you 18, and your parents ain't gonna believe no kid.
No, you ain't got no money though. You just got knowledge. At 6, you just got what you know now.
You won't be 6 forever. Damn, exactly.
Yeah, but
If
you
I
but
go
what you
back
know
to age
now
6
ain't
with
get you
this
no
knowledge,
billions neither though. All the knowledge you know right now ain't get you no billions.
so that's what I'm saying. You could take 10 million and turn it into billions.
I could take 10 millions and turn it into fun.
All right, that I gotta respect. You can have fun with the 10 million
I
now.
could take 10 million and ride the rest of my life out with it.
But I'm gonna roll the dice, go back to 6 with all the knowledge.
Snake, crap, you gonna crap the fuck out.
Well, then that's just
You gonna be a brainiac at 6, but you gonna still be broke, eating king vitamins and shit. Like fuck.
Tearing the roof of my motherfucking
Get the free
mouth
government
up.
cheese. Like
Right. B Mike, I'm investing in stocks, bro. Like I do now. I would invest in the BN. Oh shit, it's about to take off, my nigga. Bird, if you 6 talking about investment shit back in the 80s, you might be institutionalized.
Yup.
Me, I could see me having a migraine every day till I'm grown.
Yup.
Oh, if I take the real shaking my head, way too much trauma. Gravy broke 6-year-old whose parents won't listen, wishing you were 18. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix, slow down, nigga. I like King Vitamin. And if it's 1983, yes. if it's now, hell no.
I'm not going back. I don't give a fuck when it is. I'm not going back to 6. Fuck that. Then you gotta go to school all over again, man. You gotta be out your fucking mind.
Listen, man, school was easy. High school was
Yeah,
some
it
bullshit.
was, but it ain't no more though. It's a different time.
Listen, I got the knowledge. You know how long I'm gonna have to be in school, bro?
Yeah, if you 6, you just started.
I'm getting skipped
you in the
every
first
grade. I'm getting skipped every
so what
grade.
you gonna graduate
I
at
got the
7?
knowledge. Yeah.
So you gonna be 7?
Yeah.
And still can't buy a pack of cigarettes.
I don't need a pack of cigarettes. I don't need a pack of cigarettes.
You won't have no say so.
Listen, if I'm 6 with all this knowledge, they're gonna think I'm a genius. So I'm gonna take all the
what they gonna do? They're gonna pick your genius and do what?
And they're gonna skip me out, and then they're gonna want to parade me around. That's how I'm gonna make the bread. That's how I'm investing in Amazon, Google, Tesla,
that's a pipe dream.
Bitcoin.
That's
I'm
a pipe
investing in all that. And that little punk ass 10 million gonna turn into 30 billion.
Man, you're gonna be a broke, dusty ass 6-year-old with holes in your knees, your jeans and shit.
Me, 1, 2, 3, not MFing it. First, last, imagine a 6-year-old telling people about electronic cars that drive
on some jet and shit. They're gonna tell you to get the fuck out of here, man.
Handheld computers. Man, listen.
They're gonna tell you to get out of town before Sunday.
You ain't gotta tell none of them. First of all, y'all keep saying that you going back with the knowledge that you have now. So you know motherfuckers gonna think you crazy. I'm gonna be in my room, master planning my whole shit because I'm graduating at 7.
For a long ass time.
I'm cool.
You're only 6.
And here's the payoff. By the time I'm 18, because I'm gonna emancipate myself at 16. By the time I'm 18, I'm gonna be rich beyond the imagination, and then I'm gonna have the rest of my life to enjoy the riches. That's an easy one for me.
You could have a head start right now with 10 million though. Don't got to go through all that shit.
Royalty says be emancipated at 7. Phoenix, how hard you think 1st through 8th grade is? Exactly. Like
it was never hard for me.
School.
I just don't want to go again. School was never hard for me.
7, Shannon, you're gonna be putting
I'll put my knowledge up against anybody on here knowledge.
No, because I'm gonna need some wine at least at 6.
Yeah.
You gotta get a plaque for being smart. That's it. I don't as long as I get out of there and graduate with all that knowledge, they definitely putting you somewhere at the age of 6.
You're gonna be in the motherfucking straight jacket.
Shannon trigger job. How am I triggered? I'm not even triggered. OG, you love school. He said, OG, you love school. So
I won't go. I don't want to go again.
Hey yo, funny as shit. Great show tonight. Thank you all for supporting and showing love to Innosence Peterson. Please, if you have not done so, if you had missed that part of the show, make sure y'all go follow. No, that's not it. Also, definitely follow Mind, Body, and Soul. That's our girl. Dominique Godwin, Master Clinician. That's her page. But make sure you guys follow Indies_creative_factory. That's the young lady we featured tonight on the Business Spotlight. Make sure y'all go follow her. Rocksteady, just because you have the knowledge, you can't write neat at 6.
Yup. You scribble scrabbling at
Only
6
with
and shit.
crayons, you gonna lose your shit.
And you a dirty ass little boy. You got shit stains in your drawers and shit. Like,
I got the knowledge. Y'all tripping. Nigga, I'm a genius to a 5th grader right now. Stop playing with him.
But you know now, but you have to go back to the. I hate you.
Yep.
Great
They
show
gonna
tonight,
see your
man.
motherfucking ass at 6.
Thank y'all for
They
showing
gonna
love.
give you Thorazine and shit, and you're gonna be crazy. All that knowledge gonna go to waste. Meanwhile, I done got a head start with this 10 million. Now you 6 all over again, like Benjamin Button. Life all fucked up now.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why
You're
y'all.
gonna be 6 living back on 38th of Mount Vernon.
I loved living on 38th and Mount Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
Sick when we moved. Sick, I tell you. Last one. If I had to go back to 6, it would be to see my 2nd grade teacher fall off the chair and bust out. Great show tonight, man. I appreciate you guys supporting the young lady who was on. Creamy, erase that. We don't want to see that. We don't. Yeah, bam. We don't want to see that. We're not doing that tonight. The hate is real. We appreciate y'all supporting the young lady who came through. This is another episode of the Big Exclusive Podcast. OG don't offer a final word. He just fucking drop off the screen. Mike, we don't do that around here. Not around here, bro. I'm sorry. We're not gonna do that tonight. Super Bowl in a couple weeks. Please enjoy it. Love you too, big little bro. Appreciate you, Hannibal. Appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you, Bird. Appreciate you. Yeah. See that right there. We not doing that around here. We just not doing that around here. Thank you, Sonia. Much appreciated. Please consider supporting our sponsors to the Big Exclusive Network. Head over to if you want to buy anything from our sponsors, head over to iCraftMart.com. Show some love. Any and all purchases work. It's home of the 99-cent bookstore. There's a bunch of lifestyle books on that website you can get for 99 cents. Okay. So be sure to go over and support that. We appreciate that. Good night to everybody. Kayla, Cameron, Daddy, love you immeasurably. I don't have the words to express to you guys how much I love and appreciate you. Hype as shit for the daddy-daughter dance. Also, dads and donuts this year as well. Super excited about spending that time with my daughters. Shout out to the angel investors out there who decided to donate to the young lady. Shout out to you guys who bought something from the young lady. I can't thank you guys enough here on the Big Exclusive Network and the podcast and all the shows, man. We're going to dedicate ourselves to making meaningful changes in people's lives. So please continue to find it in your heart to donate. We know sometimes it ain't always about money. If you have time to come out and spend with the kids, if you have time to mentor some kids that we bring on the network, please consider giving us maybe an hour of your time if you have it. If not, continue to support in whichever way you can. It don't have to be money. You don't have to buy a product. You can go to her page. You can screenshot her Instagram. Excuse me. You can screenshot her Instagram, put it on your page, tell your friends to follow her. Maybe your friends might buy something. So that's a huge way to support. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I love you. Stay safe. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. I look forward to the adult game night. Please, 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 please stay safe. I love y'all and continue to support. Thank you.
You say I'm arrogant. I say damn right. That's pride. Pride in the saying I am. Now tune into the Big Exclusive Podcast, available on all podcast platforms or the BEpodcast.com. Listen now or I'll eat your whole race. Oh, and you better like or subscribe or